This video is for educational purposes only. The trades shown are based on my own decisions. Do not copy trade. Always do your own research.
Welcome guys to memecoin v3 finally out here. I know a bit of delay again, but I'm still sick and we had a bit of problems with the camera files. Here we are again. I've read all the comments you guys left down below in the last episode. If you missed last episode, please go back right now because you don't want to miss out on all the information I gave there. In today's video, we are pretty much gonna keep trading on our undoxed wallet, keep running the challenge of trying to reach that undoxed wallet to a couple hundred so. But throughout the video, I will be explaining a lot more things that you have been asking for me to explain in the comment section on the last video. So as soon as you see something in this video that you don't really understand or you want to have more explained, just go down in the comment section and let me know because I'm gonna keep explaining everything you guys ask for. Okay. Let's get straight into it. We're right now back on Memescope. Memescope is the terminal where we see the new pairs, the almost bonded, and the migration coins. I have 16.27 Solana. Let's finally break the 20 Sol curse and finally 2x our wallet. Of course, freshly funded, undocs, cannot be tracked, cannot have any copy traders on it, and we're straight jumping in. We see on the migration tab there are no runners. There is like one coin at $1.7 million market cap. Obviously a fake chart. We see it spawn at 150K. Won't even give it any attention. We're straight going to the migration tab. We see right now here, people forget you can build a whole meme coin just on HTML. Let's see what is going on here. This is a meme coin. It's fucking perfect. Seriously, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, seems like it's a meme. Wow, seeing here it actually got bought by Letterbomb. I think there's a decent bundle in there. It's at 38K. Interesting. How high can something like this go? Do we have a runner right now? Anything that has a lot of volume? Maybe this, the Book of Elon. Gotta think fast here. Maybe if we get a dip, we might join this coin. Besides that, I don't see anything good with the first look on Final Stretch that has that much volume. So let's see if we get a dip. And jump straight into our first trade. Maybe dip lower. Dex is paid as well. Okay, I'm gonna enter here actually. First trade of the day, instantly jumping into something. A bit careful here because this is the up-only chart. There was no big retracement. There seems to be a bundle holding this. Let's see if we jumped in too fast. But the idea of just using an HTML website explaining the token seems to be really cool. Buy this motherfucker. So I've never seen this idea. Seems to be original as well. Let's take a look and see how this trade goes. See how it's dipping, getting shot up again. We see there's nothing else really on the final stretch. Like there's this Christmas high, but that doesn't really concern us. It's more this coin here. They made a community and a whole account to it. We see two tracked wallets in the coin, Letterbomb, and this wallet called Slugcooker. It's a funny thing. Like he just said, just paid the motherfucking Dex. Pretty funny. Our entry, of course, we didn't snipe the bottom, but let's see. Maybe we get a bonder and just get some free money here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and, if it dips lower, I'm just going to increase the position because I've personally never seen this type of memes. So you're blasting a bit more, of course, taking a bit more risk here, especially at these levels. But I think I'm really bullish on this. Chance of this migrating seems to be pretty high. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Did we have other questions in the comments? So you guys have been asking mainly to explain more of the facts of the not facts. I have to explain more of the meme coin words, like what is what is this, what is this. How can you guys really understand everything if you're a full-on newbie? So for that, for me to explain you guys that you have to keep giving me more words that I have to explain. Like meme scope was asked a lot. Meme scope is pretty much this trading desk. And when I was asked about the narrative, I tried to explain that as well a bit more in the last video. When we're speaking about tracked wallets, you guys have been asking, hey, you track some wallets without a real name. How do you do that? So how I found some of these wallets, as an example, this one here, Slow Cooker, you can actually go ahead to the top traders tab on any single coin, click on the wallets, and actually check out, is this wallet profitable? Is this wallet not profitable? Does it make a lot of money? Does it not make a lot of money? If I click on this wallet, Slow Cooker, I see this guy is up $400,000 in total. So for me, I was like, okay, I don't know who it is, but I see how he buys. He loves to buy low, holds for a long time like a slow cook, and then gets his profit out. So I was like, this is maybe a good wallet to track. And in my wallet tracker that I've posted on my Telegram channel, as you guys know, there are tons of these wallets. Also, tracking these wallets helps me a lot because, we have a big blast here. Helps me a lot because I can see if the coin is bundled or not if I see wallets on the chart. So me tracking 500 wallets is not me copy trading them. It's more of an indicator how real and fake is the chart. So we see here Dogbot. And by the way, you see all these lines here. These are the entry levels of the wallets we track. And I don't really want to have it on. So we're going to go to display settings and go with this line here, KOL and follow holding line, and put them off. Actually seeing the coin, our first trade of the day, catching another migrator, up $300. Taking profit here, I think, at the migrations, not too bad. Wow. Instantly a sender. Slowly taking out our profit here. I don't really know how high it goes, but I really appreciate all these different KOLs pushing the coin for us that much. So holding... Cookerbot. What? So many KOLs. We still hold $165 in the coin. She sold. Let's see if we can get one more upwick and actually gonna close the trade. And explain what happened here. Is it going higher? I don't really know. I'm going to close the trade. We made $234. And I want to tell you guys, you can see, like this coin might even go higher. We don't care. It might go lower. We don't care. We exited our trade. With a scope like this, like we see the coin already surge to 40K market cap in 6 minutes. So you probably be thinking, wait, do I really buy it again? Can I make money off this? You can see here perfectly of this pump to migration, and it might even go way higher now. I have made a 57% gain, which is $234 on my trade. So as you can see, there's plenty of money to be made even on these final stretch cooks. On the comments, I've seen a lot of questions about, hey, why do you trade new pairs? Hey, why do you trade final stretch? Why don't you just go to the migration tab and only trade coins like this that just came out and that are pretty much not confirmed that they're not a rug pull, but they're more safer to trade. And in this series, I really want to teach you how to trade the most competitive way. If you get really good at this new pair thing, and I'm going to keep explaining you more and more about it, because the better you get on this, the safer it is for you to make money, because slowly you will find these narratives way more earlier. You will find them better, which gives you a huge edge. Because let's say you will buy this coin here right now, thinking, I think this can go like 150K. But the better you get with new pairs trading is you might even have an entry of 10K market cap, having the thesis already down below there, which ultimately leads you to having a 10, 20, 30x instead of just a 2 to 5x. It's all about risk and reward. But we're still going to keep trading new pairs, still going to trade almost bonded to fully get you guys loaded into that. Okay, first trade of the day. We're already up a good amount of money. I'm really happy. We need 2 Solana more, and we finally break the 20 Sol curse. So let's see what else we find. We see an old token here. It's 37 minutes old. Sonify, I don't really care what that is. I see tracked wallets buying and selling. These tracked wallets are pretty much known for market making the chart, so I'm gonna go ahead and hide them. What else do we have here? Christmasify. Turn your profile picture into a Christmas theme. Interesting. That is pretty much a shill for a different token. I'm pretty sure there is already a project or something like that that has been going around. So we're just gonna hide this and be complete free on the new pair section. Let's see what we can see. We see a Santa, official Santa coin. Ho, ho, ho. Not really interested. Let's take a look at memecoin. We see it actually is going higher, but I've been asked also, how can you keep calm when you're down? And how can you keep calm when you're selling and the coin goes way higher? And the truth is, you will never catch the perfect bottom. You will never catch the perfect top. How you can even out your average sell and average buy is to slowly buy into a coin or slowly sell. Because I'm really trying to catch always the perfect bottom. I most of the time buy at least 75% of my trading, of my trade in the first buy, and then sometimes 25% more in the second buy. And when I sell, I just slowly clip. I never full clip to even out the line. If I would be a bit more patient, my average sell line would have probably be here. But in general, you should never regret selling for profits because, and this is really important, taking profits is your number one thing in this market. If you take profits, you cannot go broke. As soon as you start round tripping, as soon as you start holding into losses, as soon as you start not cutting your losses, you go into risk of going broke. So the more profits you take, the safer you are. So let's get back to the meme scope. We're chilling here right now. I don't really see any tokens that I want to trade. We see here the first Pepper, 8 minutes old. Let's do some research on that. Has been launched 100 days ago. 8 minutes old is really not a lot of volume, so the chart doesn't really have movement. We see 57 holders. I'm gonna take a guess actually and try it here. Why would I try it? Lately, these pepper coins has been performing well. And since there's nobody else in here, like 60 holders is not a lot of people. So we're just going to take a gamble. The market cap is really low, 8K market cap. So we're only going in with 1 Solana of minimizing our risk as big as we can. Let's check the cluster. Somebody's maybe running a bundle on that. Looks okay to me. 65 holders. I see 1 KOL in. A lot of people on a loss. I don't really see the lore, so I have to check the community and see the thesis there. Let's take a look. Long before internet memes and long before Pepper, there was a Pepper Concours in 1956 that shouldn't. The real Orangie now reborn on Solana. I don't really like the picture. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really like how they put him there. So if it's gonna dip lower, as I said, I'll just cut losses. We have only one Solana in here, which is about 5% of our current hot wallet. So let's just see how this plays out. There's a tracked wallet that I track. It's called Volume. You of course track it as well because we're both in having the same wallet tracker. This is pretty much actually a bot that is trading. On PumpFund, there are a lot of bots, like actually bots that are having volume indicators, liquidity indicators, holder indicators, KOL indicators that buy when certain parameters match. So what do we have here? Will this get some motion or not? Besides this one KOL, I also don't see anybody else in this coin. Actually just disappeared from my settings tab. Let me see, there it is again. So what I just did, I went to filters and increased the age amount to 15 minutes so I see the coin again. Of course, if you ever lose a coin that you're in, you simply can go up here. This is your watch list, the coins that you give a star to. And this one is your holdings. So this is one of our holdings. It doesn't really seem to move, and I will actually go ahead and unhide all the coins that we hid just to see if there's anything else on migration on the almost bond that is worth buying besides this. Don't really see anything. Streaming on PumpFund to build an autonomous AI microstructure, blah, blah, blah. Not interesting. Holding this. I think this is actually the best final stretch coin. I'm not really into buying more when we're up, but I'm actually going to double the position here, increasing our entry to 9.6K. Hoping that I can maybe help the chart breaking out. And we actually have a KOL buying on top of us. That is really good because now the coin was really dead, right? And now it has a lot of eyes on the coin because the KOL just bought. Up 50%. Since we bought very, very low into this coin, I'm going to wait with taking initials till we're actually having a 2x. We're on a pretty good side here because now we have a KO on it and it's pretty much the eyes on this. There's so many more eyes suddenly on the coin that we can just chill and wait for people to take the trade and ultimately pump up our bags. So we see the KO called Bandit. When we click on his wallet, we can see this guy has on this wallet, he's up $617,000, which is pretty big. But let's see what is going to happen after his buy. Of course, being really patient here. 90 holders now. We see him spam pinging the chart, which is considered a bad signal. A lot of people actually have their wallet tracker open while they trade. So as soon as a person like that is here $1, he appears again on the wallet tracker, which ultimately leads for more eyes on the coin. So more people watch, okay, what is he bad signaling? What is he trying to tell us? Really, it's a two-sorted thing to do because sometimes people think you're just desperate for more people to buy so the tracked wallet can sell on top of your buy, and sometimes it's actually a serious, hey guys, look at this coin, this is pretty fucking good. So but I'm pretty sure he's actually trying to make this coin get it more eyes on this coin. We only have 100 holders in this coin. We're at $16,000 market cap. Good trade. We're already up $185. And I'm going to be a bit greedy here, actually, because we're already starting out so great. On the final stretch, what do we see? Straight up bundle rug pull is bad. A 1 hour old coin. Not even going to look at that. We're just going to hold the Pepe. I'm pretty sure that there's nothing else to buy besides the Pepe on the final stretch. So we're going to be a bit greedy here, even though we said take profits and tried to get our 2x. Let's see how that works out. Of course, always scanning the final stretch and new pairs in case there is something. And now we're approaching our 2x. Of course, being ready to take the initials. Come on, give me one more blast. 111 holders right now, so holders are going up. And well, you know what? Oh, we got a poor fill after somebody else just sold. Taking our initials here, having a risk-free trade now. So we're having $220 in this coin, which is pure profit. So we cannot lose anymore on this trade. I actually believe this coin has the opportunity to migrate and go way higher. But we say we have to keep the line with our words, taking profits and building up our port. That is the number one thing to do first, because multiply your port what you have. It doesn't matter if you start with 1 SOL. It doesn't matter if you start with 0.1 Solana. It doesn't matter if you start with 5 Solana. We are slowly doubling our port at least 2 or 3x. And let's say we would have been at 30 Solana right now at starting balance. I probably wouldn't take profits, take the initials like that. I'd probably take 25% here. But take your hard profits, because we're trying to build a port on the most safest way we have. Seeing the coin is here at 21K. I think we're in pretty good hands. I'm pretty sure it's going to go higher. The narrative, really easy, right? We have the Pepe meme coin, which is one of the biggest meme coins ever. You've probably seen it. Let's take a look. If I Google Pepe meme coin, you will instantly find this little frog. You've 100% seen it. And that coin actually went to multi-billion-dollar market cap, whatever. And on the blockchain, we always see our OG Pepe's other frogs getting tokenized and getting ran. This is a frog that is actually, there's some great lore behind it. 1900 something, there was a book called about this frog, and it's called the OG Pepe. So for me, pretty good coin. If they seem to be doing the community, a bit of community work there. There's a pretty big guy with 1,600 followers that launched it. We're sitting here at 20K market cap. I have my initials out, so if I want to, I can take 25% more off if I want. I'm pretty free into this trade, but I really believe it goes higher because the narrative is pretty good. It's a relaunch. Yes, it was tokenized before, but as you can see, there's nothing to buy on final stretch. We see Rudolph cold, straight up bundle. As you can see how it spawns here. Do not even have to check the holders. Hiding this, we have another straight up bundle spawning at 13K. We can hide it. There's nothing else to buy. And this is why I'm trying to tell you guys, trade in the EU Asia hours. So we're talking 2 p.m. till 7, 2 p.m. Yes, till 7 p.m. in the, I don't know, Chinese time zone, if that makes sense. That is really the easiest time to trade, because as soon as you see a half decent narrative like this and there's nothing else to buy, people will just slowly bid this narrative up. And if you catch it early, you do not have to catch a bonder, a migration coin, and a sender to a whatever $1,000 market cap. You can actually catch them really early like me here and get your free 2x or get your free 3x and just slowly take out your profits. So you see here, dip again. There are only 130 holders. There's still much more room to get more people into this. We see on final stretch, there's really nothing else to buy. So let's see how this works out. Got another free SOL buy here from a new wallet, sitting now at 130 holders. How many Solana do we have? We have 18, and we have 1.5 Solana in this token. So we're actually going to be a bit, we're We're gonna be holding this, I think, with the rest of our money and maybe selling more at 30, 40K market cap, because I actually think this could migrate. And if you have a good narrative like this, take your profits, of course, but play around with the remaining profits that you have. Because if this coin 2x's from here, we get an additional $200. Of course, we don't get we don't get $600 additional dollars if we held it all. But on the way up, we're trying to sell, taking our money out, having two really good trades here. The other token that has been like getting some bits right now is Slop. It's apparently the word of the year, but I don't really think it should. Like, there have been so many coins called Slop. I probably just skip it and keep trading this one here. 140 holders right now. We can do a little check on the bubble maps. Looks fine. There's like 1% cluster. It doesn't really matter. The holders, we see some holders here with actually good money in. We see only one tracked wallet in, which is known for actually holding a lot of times. Of course, they have power. But you just gotta chill. There's much more room for other KOLs, for other tracked wallets that get motion on the chart to buy. And apart from that, I think it can just organically cook up. Of course, while we're in a coin like this is a community coin. You can go to the community. I'm shadow banned, so I can't open it right now. And you can check it out. How active is the community? Are people typing a lot out there? Are people posting memes? Are they having a thesis in there? How many members are there? If I look at the community right now and look at the latest, I see people talking about it. I see people doing a bit of community work, so talking about paying the DEX screener, enhancing the token information. I think it actually can go higher. 150 holders now. Seeing still here on the final search tab, nothing else that is worth to buy. So I think we're still in good hands. I hope we get an outbreak here very soon. If not, if we're gonna get the lower, we might as well just exit the trade. If it doesn't really go our way, in that case, I would exit the trade, not because I think it can go higher. That's never really your thing, like my thing to do. But if it doesn't go my way and I'm already up good on the coin, I do not need to fall into the risk of round tripping too many profits. So now we see here, somebody sold, somebody instantly scooped up the dip. So people were trying to find entry, and we're now at 30K market cap, seeing we're up $300. So our profits are actually slowly multiplying. Now up more than a 2x here on our trade. I'm gonna go ahead and take 25% off here again, being very gentle on it. There's just 150 holders, which there's so many more people that could actually buy this token. Seeing what is this? A rug pull. Gonna hide this as well. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful two trades so far. Gonna be honest with you guys. It's very slow. It is very slow. I've been reading a lot of comments, as I said, and a lot of people say, hey, why don't you trade US market? Why don't you trade the high volume hours? And we are going to get to the point, yes, where we will be trading these high volume hours. But as for now, right now, we are gonna trade slow hours. Why? Because it's so easy to make money. You see it right now, and I'm clipping more. You can see how easy it is to make money because there's not a lot going on. There little to no trenches online. There's no volume. This is what it means. There are not a lot of people trading. So because there are not a lot of people trading, it's also easy to find the one coin that stands out, because there are only 4 or 5 tokens. You will, especially with the filters we're right now using to build our port, you see one coin every 5 minutes. There is no rush at all. You can just wait for a good narrative. Sometimes it takes an hour. You buy it early, you front run other chaos tracked wallets, and you make your money. And this is how you slowly multiply your wallet. And that is the number one thing you should do at the start. If If you've been trading for 2 or 3 months, it doesn't matter how long have you been trading. If you're unprofitable, you should be going into the easiest market situations there are. You should be uploading amount of money you can lose. And the first thing you do is run up that amount, 2x, 3x, 4x it in the easy market conditions. Why go ahead and instantly go to the high volume hours where there are thousands of people online, hundreds of coins getting created every single moment, and you're just fully overwhelmed? This is the easiest way to slowly multiply your money, slowly make money. And if on the way up, we're getting better at trading, we're building our port, we can slowly adapt and actually maybe use no more filters, maybe go into a market where there's higher volume, maybe start sniping tweet plays. But as I said, we're going step by step by step. And the first couple steps of the roadmap is multiplying our port on these coins. I'm actually going to go ahead and fully close this trade here, getting another $300. I mean, come on, guys. We just started and we're already up 600. How much are we up? $650. It shows here $540 on the day. So we finally reached our 20 sold target with just 2 trades. I'm actually pretty surprised and I'm pretty happy. So I'm actually going to go ahead and say this is it for this episode. Of course, please write all your suggestions down below. I'm really running to an edge here what I can explain you, because I personally believe you can only get better watching other people trade. Of course, I stream every day on Twitch. Yes, you can see me trade there, but I think the best way to see, or like to get better at trading is seeing somebody trade on an Undox wallet like this. There is no secret. There is no motion I bring to the chart. It's just me trading Undox. You watching me is the best thing about, is the best way to learn it, because I can explain everything while doing it. If you guys have any specific questions, please let me know. I will do a full rundown on all your questions in the next video. And, of course, gonna start, trying to hold the schedule a bit more tighter with the bootcamp. See you guys in the next video and have a great day.